What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a new video. I'm actually super excited for today. Out here with Shed Crazy. I haven't seen Ben since like probably my hunt in New Mexico. That was like mid-October.
It's been a long time, dog.
I don't know if we've gone this long without hanging out.
Yeah, big drought.
We're back out here just to get in a winter hike, guys. The fall season's over and the winter lull is here, but we're not gonna fall victim to a bunch of that. We're actually gonna get out and hike. It's a bluebird sky, 40 degrees today, and we're actually gonna be looking for sheepheads. Any predictions? Any goals?
When we drove in, I said there's a sheep in that draw, dead. It might be a ewe. My senses could be off a little bit, but I think could be a young ram.
Just this cut right here?
Yep, right there.
Shed's taking this cut. Again, these bottoms are really good. So I'm gonna walk up the main wash. Shed's going up this cut.
Turn on your tracks.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Just get them.
Good luck, man.
It's on.
Well, if you guys have been watching the channel this year, you probably have seen that I got the shed or the sheep deadhead bug this year. Never had the chance to hunt sheep, so I thought it'd be fun to start hitting the hills and looking for deadheads, and I actually was able to complete the Grand Slam. But now that it's winter time, nothing else to do, we said let's go to the desert. Let's head south, and that's what we're out here doing. It should be a good time. Let's see if we can find something. I've been walking up this bottom for quite a ways now. I'm just shy of a mile in, and I'm yet to get off four-wheeler and motorcycle trails and tracks. So kind of bummed about that. I'm gonna take that cut, walk the bottom of it, and hope to find a sheep. First bones of the day. Will it lead us to a sheep? Found more of the bones. What does this belong to? Huh. No skull anywhere on that one. That's what you're looking for right there, though. Just made it to the top of this ridge. And as I expected, the higher I got, the more sheep sign there is. There's not anything fresh, but there's plenty of areas where you can see they dug out beds through these rocky ledges. I'm gonna get probably on this little peak right here to glass that way, get the Tricer tripod, get the Vortex on top, and save my legs some energy and see if we can't get lucky to glass one. Just spotted my first deadhead, and guess where it's at? In the steep cut. And I had to drop a bunch of elevation to get down to where I can see it, and I glassed it, and it looks like a ewe. You can see it's got a horn on one side and then just the horn core on the other, but I'm sure it's laying there together. After climbing and getting all that elevation, it's down where you just don't want to hike to lose all your elevation. But that's what it takes. I'm just gonna work these cuts on my way down the other sheath. So that's just a ewe. And you know, even the female sheep have horns. That's crazy. I found it all the way up there. Just goes to show how much they really do get drugged by predators, and gravity just takes them down These drainages, right where you'd think one would be. Look at that. Huh. That's kind of cool. Not sure how to age these ones, but yeah, it's there with the spine and everything. There she is. Pretty sweet little find, guys. When you make it a goal, when you head out here and you make it a goal to find a dead sheep head, and you do, and honestly is pretty rewarding, even when it's just a ewe. So this is probably the 4th or 5th that I found, but probably the best condition one that I've ever picked up. Pretty cool find, guys. I hope Shed's getting into them. I hope we're lucky enough to find a ram on this trip. But honestly, just the ability to get out, stretch the legs, and do what I love is definitely, I'm grateful for that, and I'm grateful for finding this gal. So we'll let it be here. Still going to drop a pin on OnX, and let's go find another. Heck, I'm not even far from where I found that ewe. What the heck? This looks like two spines. No head, so far anyways. Whoa. Dying on these steep ridges and ending up in the wash water. So there's plenty of these for me to hike. Well, this is pretty sweet. I just sat down and started glassing, and I glassed up a big old band of rams. There's like 7 of them in there. So we're gonna get the Digiscoping set up, get some footage. But guys, there's some nice ones in there. I haven't been lucky enough to see like a ton of desert sheep when I've been out and about looking for them, but I finally found some good ones. So I'm gonna try to get some video through the Ollin. Cool looking, 7 of them, and they're all good looking rams. Get the old Ollin on there. When you're digiscoping, you want the eye relief all the way in, so just twist it all the way in. I'm actually still packing around my old phone just for digiscoping. Let me give you guys a good look at these things. I'm gonna study these after I get some video of them, see what I can learn. I haven't really had the chance to sit and look at a bunch of different rams next to each other. I know some of the deadheads I found are pretty good. Like I found some 8 and 9-year-old rams. Anybody interested in the glassing setup, I have the Tricer AD tripod, and I've got the bigger, I can't remember what they call this, the BP. And then of course I've got the Vortex binos on there. These are the Razor 10x50 HD, and then always running the Ollin system. This is how we film so much footage through our optics. Love using it through the spotting scope, obviously, and it is actually really, really handy when you're just rolling around with the binoculars like I am today. Well, that was pretty cool. For you guys who are watching, which sheep do you think is the biggest from left to right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7? The far left one, to me, looked like it had a big frame. Put in the comments, which one do you guys think is the biggest? Or which one do you think you'd shoot? Looks like I beat Ben back to the truck. It's almost dark. Probably only 30 minutes left of light. Well, maybe 40 because the sun is still shining up on these peaks. But he said he found a horn core and a horn, but it was old. Sounded like a ram, so I'm excited to see him walk up because I hope he brought it out. I'd like to check it out, but I'm going to grub on a Mountain Ops meat stick and a Cliff Bar. So that's what I got for a quick little snack. You got something, huh? You bring them back? Huh? Did you bring them back? No? Left them. Dang it, dude. Found 5. 5 dead?
5 dead sheep today. 2 ewes for sure. And then that one ram.
Not worth keeping?
He was small and old, and only found 1 horn.
Dang it.
He's cool.
Yeah.
Like, I was like looking at him on the ground. I'm like, anything with that sheep.
Yeah, I left my ewe up there, and she was nice too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but same thing. Like, what am I gonna do with that?
Yeah. Cool to find them. It's cool to like do what we came here to do.
I know.
But a lot of sign, a lot of dead sheep.
It's day 2 out here, and Ben and I just split up. He's heading up. He's gonna have a good view once he gets to the top, and I'm going up this cut. I just came over the top of this saddle. There's a bunch of sheep over here. So me and Ben are gonna sit down and get some video of them. A couple decent rams too, so I wanna get some footage through the scope for you guys. Can you tell which one's the best? Yeah, they're pretty, huh? Dang guys, it's fun watching these things. For as much time as I've hiked around desert country, I don't think I've seen this many sheep on one trip. So there's close to 20 of them right here. A couple good rams in the left side of it, and then a really solid one also to the right of it in the group, and then some younger ones down low. So the whole time I was hiking up that ridge, I was like, wow, there's a lot of fresh sign here. And makes sense. There's a whole bunch of sheep living right here. This has been a lot of fun. I cannot believe how many quality rams we've seen just within today and yesterday. And we probably put on only like 6-7 miles tops. It is pretty rough country, and you honestly don't go for distance. And we're dealing with time. It's pretty much dark at 5 on these cold winter days. But we just spotted another group of sheep, 2 slammer rams. I hurried and got the tripod, the binoculars, and set up the whole digiscoping setup again with the Ollin. And both of these rams are killer. One, a little heavier with shorter length, and then the other, not as heavy, but has more length. So I'm curious, looking at these 2 rams, and I know I don't have all the angles, which one would you rather take? A short, heavy one, or a little bit longer, more of a curl, but not as good of mass? I don't think you could go wrong. Both of those 2 rams, I think, are trophy rams for this unit and many of the units out here. Not a lot of people shoot rams like over 160. I'm not saying that those are, but in my book, those are just quality rams, good mature ones, and I would love to find a deadhead, something of that quality. So I'm actually dropping all elevation now through these cuts. Again, I can't tell you guys how important it is to walk these cuts, because at times you can glass in them, but because the brush is so thick and tall, you're just simply not going to see everything. So it's important that you walk them. Just got a text from Ben saying he found a ewe, found both horns. I'm walking up this wash like I've always told you guys, and I look to my right and find something white, and it is a skull, and I can tell, I can see the leg bones behind it too. No horns yet. That's just how easy it can happen. Not a ram this time, but it's a nice ewe. And so there's the spine, the skull, and look, it's pretty dang fresh. The legs still have some red on it, still have some hide, but even finding that, that's pretty cool. There's no sheaths, no horns. Obviously it's tumbled down off of there somewhere, so those sheaths can be there, or even a coyote or something could have drug them off. Still a cool find. Yeah, that would have been, it's kind of crazy that those horn sheaths have popped off already. Look at that. So this is what we're looking for. Just looking for sheep that have passed away for any reason, whether that's predation or sickness or, you know, injury or illness of any kind. Who knows how that died. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to spend much time looking for the sheath. It's nothing I'd want to keep, but still a pretty cool find. Just thinking as I'm strolling up this wash, trying to get myself to slow down and catch my breath. I'm like racing around like I'm in some type of hurry, but I am motivated and I do want to find one. So I am pushing myself, but now that the hunts are all over, I've been able to spend almost a month just home and spending time with my wife, our puppies, and getting ready for our first baby boy. He's due in about a month. And don't get me wrong, I love being home. I love spending time with my wife. But there is just something that burns inside of me. It doesn't go away. And it is the desire to come out here and do stuff like this, study maps, and what I need to do is fulfill the curiosity in my head of like, what is up there? You know, for this case, I've been looking at this area on OnX for a month, you know, thinking, man, I really got to get out there when it's nice weather, watching the weather and all that. And it will drive me crazy if I was unable to do this type of stuff, because it really is what I love. It's what I'm passionate about. And I really am thankful that I have found something that I can wake up and work towards and look forward to, you know, every day, and live in a place that I have access to, you know, public land and places to go and hunt and shed hunt and look for sheep deadheads, whatever it might be. But it just got me thinking, as I've been home and reflecting on the season, just how much fun it was this year. And really what I'm getting at is, I really do hope that each of you watching this have something that burns so deeply inside you that you can't live without it. You'd go crazy without it. And that doesn't have to be hunting stuff. Doesn't have to be shed hunting or sheep heads. But whatever it is, I just hope you guys who have found that thing fulfill it. Fulfill the desire to make music, do art, go hunting, make videos, whatever it is. Because man, what is life without passion? Something that you live for and look forward to and can work towards pretty much every day, whether that's practicing shooting, drawing, playing music, whatever. I hope you guys have found that. And if you haven't, I really encourage you, as we go into a new year, 26, look for it, try new things, find something that you can live with passion, because man, I cannot imagine a life without it. And that's my rant for today. Let's go find a sheep. Whoa. That rock is so sharp. Dang it. I need to get all the water in I can. I haven't even taken a sip of water. And now I have a hole in my water bottle. Going with the Mountain Ops Ignite, the Crush. This is like a pineapple flavor. It's definitely a close second to the Summit Surge. Where's that hole? I gotta chug this. Sorry, guys. I've been out all day and have not even taken a single sip of water. So I forced myself to stop here, do some glassing, and get some mountain ups. But I put it down on the rock and it popped it. Guys, there's a bunch of sheep up here. Dang it. Some good rams. We're gonna get the tripod back out and get some video. This has been so much fun seeing so many quality sheep. Got the Ollin Nexus system. Look at that. Bam. Oh man. Just like that. Some nice rams once again. There's three of them right here. I really like the bottom one. To the left of them, there's a few more, and there should be one that's bedded. Oh, it looks like he stood up, but man, check it out, getting that footage just through the binos. Pretty wild. I'm gonna try to zoom in and get pretty tight on this one in the center just to get a good look at it. It's pretty wild what you can film with a phone these days, guys. This footage is awesome. And had I had a bigger scope with like a bigger objective lens, it would bring in more light and it'd be even better. But for just filming with the binoculars, that Ollin system is slick. No way, another one. What the heck? Why is there so many of these? That one's old, even with the age. The horn sheaths. Horn sheaths, I don't know, what do you ever call them? Call them both. Are still on there. Just a little one. Huh, we'll leave it. Well, this has been by far the best trip by far when it comes to seeing desert sheep and being able to capture video of them. So I hope you guys are enjoying those clips. It's actually fun to sit and observe them. I haven't really had a lot of time doing so. So we are running out of time. I've spent most of the day honestly looking at sheep. But feeling good about it. Knocking off a lot of country and learning a lot. No dead rams yet though. Not one. Getting dark, and unfortunately never found a ram deadhead. This trip just wasn't the trip for the deadheads, but it was the trip for the alive ones. Had a good time. Got out here with Ben, stretched the legs, got some exercise, but we did not get the rams.
No rams, but found a ton of sheep.
Anyways, leave us a comment. Let us know if you guys enjoyed just the scenery and the big sheep, and make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you next week.